Ever pondered what happens when we die? This profound question has intrigued humanity for ages. In its simplest form, death is the end of biological life. It's when the symphony of processes that sustain us comes to a halt. Imagine a bustling city suddenly going quiet. The heart, our life's metronome, stops beating. The brain, our control center, ceases its activity. Without the constant supply of oxygen-rich blood, our cells can no longer perform their functions. This cessation marks the end of our physical existence as we know it. But remember, this is just one aspect of death, the biological end. There are numerous other facets yet to be explored. As we delve deeper into this topic, we'll uncover more about the fascinating and at times mysterious journey that follows our final breath. So, when the heart stops beating, the brain's activity ceases, marking the end of biological life. But what happens to our consciousness when we die? This question has been a subject of curiosity for ages. The answer, according to the scientific community, lies in the intricate workings of our brain. Consciousness, as we understand it, is a product of the complex interactions within our brain. These interactions give rise to our thoughts, feelings, memories, and the very essence of our identity. When we die, the brain ceases to function, and these interactions come to a halt. This cessation of brain activity is what leads to the end of consciousness. So when we ask, what happens to our consciousness when we die? The answer from science is quite straightforward. When brain activity stops, consciousness fades away. It's a sobering thought, but one grounded in our current understanding of neuroscience. The cessation of brain activity brings an end to consciousness according to our current understanding of neuroscience. So what happens to our physical bodies after death? The answer lies in a natural and vital process known as decomposition. This is where the story of our physical selves concludes, and a new chapter begins for the elements that once composed us. In the grand scheme of nature, nothing goes to waste. Microorganisms, the unsung heroes of our planet's ecosystem, begin their work. They break down our organic matter, recycling the elements back into the environment. It's a process as old as life itself, a testament to nature's efficiency. Our bodies, in their final act, provide sustenance for these organisms, nurturing the cycle of life even in death. Over time, every cell, every atom that once belonged to us finds a new home in the earth. In death, our bodies become a part of the natural cycle, returning to the earth through decomposition. But what about those who claim to have had near-death experiences? This is where the narrative takes a twist. Near-death experiences are phenomena reported by individuals who have been on the brink of death, only to return with tales of bright lights, out-of-body sensations, and encounters with deceased loved ones. These experiences are undeniably compelling, stirring deep questions about the nature of consciousness and the possibility of life beyond death. Yet when we scrutinize these experiences through the lens of science, a different picture emerges. Scientifically speaking, these experiences can often be attributed to physiological and psychological processes. As the brain approaches death, it can produce a range of fascinating effects. The sensation of moving toward a light, for instance, could be the result of reduced blood flow to the eye, causing the visual field to narrow. While intriguing, near-death experiences are currently understood as physiological and psychological phenomena, not proof of an afterlife. Death, a mystery and a natural part of life, leaves an indelible impact. It's a topic we often shy away from, but it's also something that binds us all, a shared destiny that underscores our human experience. While the physicality of death is a scientific fact, the emotional and spiritual dimensions are deeply personal, varied as the individuals who contemplate them. Some see death as a finality, a bookend to the story of life. Others perceive it as a transition, a passage into an unknown realm. Yet, irrespective of our beliefs, one truth remains: the impact we leave behind persists. Our deeds, our words, the love we give, and the lessons we impart carry on, rippling through the lives of those we've touched. What happens when we die may remain a mystery, yet through science we gain a deeper understanding of the processes involved. Remember, life is a precious gift. It's up to us to make the most of our time here on Earth.